In Western astrology, Vesta is one of the four major asteroids, along with Ceres, Pallas, and Juno, that are considered significant in a birth chart. Named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and home, Vesta symbolizes themes of devotion, focus, and sacred service. In Roman mythology, Vesta was associated with the eternal flame and the inner sanctum of both the home and the temple, representing purity, spiritual dedication, and guardianship of what is sacred. Essence of Vesta in astrology. 1. Sacred fire and devotion. Vesta represents the inner flame, the passion or cause that drives us. It's associated with how we dedicate ourselves to something greater, whether that be a career, a spiritual practice, or personal commitments. 2. Focus and commitment. The placement of Vesta in a birth chart indicates where and how we focus our energy, what we are willing to devote time and effort to. It shows where we are capable of intense concentration and where we can cultivate mastery or excellence. 3. Spiritual purity. Vesta also carries themes of sacred purity, not necessarily in a sexual sense, but in the ability to maintain clarity of purpose. It can symbolize celibacy or chastity for some, but more broadly, it relates to a focused dedication that is untainted by distractions. 4. Self-sufficiency and independence. Vesta's energy is self-contained and often associated with periods of solitude or retreat. It encourages an inward journey where one's inner light is tended without the need for external validation or attention. Healing and transformation. As a goddess tied to the hearth, Vesta is also connected to personal and spiritual healing. The flame is not only about devotion, but also about renewal and transformation, especially when it comes to maintaining boundaries and protecting one's inner space. Meanings of Vesta in a birth chart? In the houses. Vesta's placement in the natal chart by house shows the area of life where one is most likely to demonstrate focus, dedication, and perhaps some sacrifice. For example, Vesta in the 6th house might indicate a dedication to work or health, while in the 12th house, it could reflect a devotion to spirituality or a hidden cause. In the signs, the sign that Vesta is in can color how you express devotion and focus. For example, Vesta in Aries may devote energy to pioneering or leading a cause, while Vesta in Pisces may express through compassion, healing, or creative pursuits. Aspects. The aspects that Vesta makes to other planets can reveal how your devotion and sense of sacred duty interact with other areas of your life. A harmonious aspect to Venus might show devotion to love and beauty, while a challenging aspect to Mars could indicate difficulties in balancing personal desires with devotion to a cause. Keywords for Vesta: devotion, focus, sacred purpose, spiritual service, self-sufficiency, inner flame, purity, healing. In summary, Vesta in astrology speaks to what we hold sacred, how we channel our focus and dedication, and where we may find healing through solitude or spiritual service. It represents the fire within, which must be carefully tended to illuminate and guide one's journey. Vesta, the sacred flame in Aquarius. Vesta in Aquarius for Aries ascendant, 11th house. Devotion to social causes and community. For Aries ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 11th house highlights a focus on social networks, community involvement, and long-term goals. These individuals may devote themselves to making a difference in society, often working with like-minded groups to pursue progressive and humanitarian causes. Focused on collective innovation. They may be involved in organizations or movements that push boundaries, seeking to bring change through group efforts and shared ideals. Challenges. The strong focus on collective goals may sometimes lead to neglect of personal needs or cause frustration if progress is slow within the group. Vesta in Aquarius for Taurus ascendant, 10th house. Devotion to career and public roles. For Taurus ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 10th house emphasizes career, reputation, and public responsibilities. These individuals are likely to dedicate themselves to careers that are unconventional, innovative, or focused on improving the greater good. Focused on career innovation. They may take a forward-thinking approach to their professional life, always seeking to bring fresh ideas or social consciousness into their work. Challenges. The desire to revolutionize their career may create tension with traditional structures or expectations, leading to potential career instability if not managed carefully. Vesta in Aquarius for Gemini ascendant, 9th house. devotion to philosophy and broad-minded learning. For Gemini ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 9th house highlights a focus on higher learning, philosophy, and global consciousness. These individuals may devote themselves to exploring progressive or unconventional ideas in areas like education, spirituality, or philosophy. Focused on expanding mental horizons, they are likely to be drawn to causes or philosophies that challenge the status quo, often finding fulfillment through teaching or travel that expands their worldview. Challenges. The pursuit of unconventional ideas may clash with more traditional belief systems, leading to conflict with established authorities or mentors. Vesta in Aquarius for Cancer ascendant, 8th house. Devotion to transformation and shared resources. For Cancer ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 8th house brings a focus on deep transformation, intimacy, and shared resources. These individuals may dedicate themselves to mastering emotional or financial complexities, often with a focus on innovative solutions to difficult problems. Focused on transformative innovation, they may be involved in groundbreaking work related to psychology, financial systems, or shared resources, seeking to bring new perspectives to hidden or taboo subjects. Challenges. The tendency to focus on radical change in these areas may create emotional upheaval or lead to financial instability if they take on too much risk. Vesta in Aquarius for Leo ascendant 7th house. Devotion to partnerships and unique connections. For Leo ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 7th house highlights a focus on relationships and partnerships. These individuals are likely to seek unconventional or progressive relationships, often dedicating themselves to partnerships that allow for freedom and individuality. Focused on non-traditional partnerships, they may be drawn to partners who challenge societal norms or who share their interest in innovation and independence within the relationship. Challenges. Their need for freedom in relationships may lead to difficulties in forming lasting commitments, especially if their partners do not share the same values of independence and nonconformity. Vesta in Aquarius for Virgo ascendant, 6th house. Devotion to work, service, and health. For Virgo ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 6th house brings a focus on daily routines, health, and service to others. These individuals may dedicate themselves to innovative or progressive approaches to health and well-being, as well as workplace efficiency. Focused on serving through innovation, they are likely to introduce new ideas or technologies to their work or health routines, always seeking to improve systems for greater efficiency and effectiveness. Challenges. Their unconventional approach to work and health may lead to tension in traditional work environments or cause issues if they push for changes that others are not ready to embrace. Vesta in Aquarius for Libra ascendant 5th house. Devotion to creativity and individuality. For Libra ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 5th house emphasizes a focus on creative expression, individuality, and personal joy. These individuals may devote themselves to unique or unconventional creative pursuits, finding joy in expressing their originality and breaking traditional molds in art, romance, or hobbies. Focused on unique creative expression, they often thrive in non-traditional forms of creativity, whether in art, writing, or romantic relationships, seeking new and innovative ways to express themselves. Challenges. The need for constant innovation may cause them to struggle with consistency or lead to difficulty in committing to more traditional paths in creativity or romance. Vesta in Aquarius for Scorpio ascendant house. Devotion to home and emotional freedom. For Scorpio ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 4th house brings a focus on creating an unconventional or progressive home environment. These individuals may dedicate themselves to fostering emotional freedom within the family, ensuring that their home allows for individuality and self-expression. Focused on creating a unique home life, they might experiment with unconventional living arrangements or family dynamics, often seeking to break free from traditional family roles. Challenges. Their desire for independence within the home may create distance in familial relationships or lead to tension if family members are more rooted in tradition. Vesta in Aquarius for Sagittarius ascendant house. Devotion to communication and progressive ideas. For Sagittarius ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the third house emphasizes a focus on communication, learning, and intellectual exchange. These individuals may be devoted to spreading progressive or forward-thinking ideas, often using technology or new forms of communication to express their beliefs. Focused on intellectual freedom, they thrive on intellectual debates and may be drawn to conversations that challenge societal norms or explore futuristic concepts. Challenges. Their progressive ideas may be met with resistance by those with more traditional mindsets, causing potential communication barriers or misunderstandings. Vesta in Aquarius for Capricorn, a second house. Devotion to financial independence and unique values. For Capricorn ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the second house brings a focus on personal values and material resources. These individuals may devote themselves to achieving financial independence through unconventional means, often aligning their financial goals with personal ideals of freedom and innovation. Focused on unique financial approaches, they may take a non-traditional path in managing their resources, seeking investments or careers that allow them to express their individuality and contribute to progressive causes. Challenges. Their innovative approach to finances may lead to risk-taking or instability if they focus too much on breaking away from traditional methods of managing money. Vesta in Aquarius, for Aquarius ascendant, first house, devotion to personal freedom and identity. With Vesta in Aquarius in the first house for Aquarius ascendants, the sacred flame is focused on individuality, freedom, and authenticity. These individuals may devote themselves to fully expressing their unique identity, often striving to live in alignment with their progressive ideals and personal sense of freedom. Focused on being a unique and independent force, they likely stand out as original thinkers and trailblazers, driven by a deep need to stay true to their unconventional nature and push boundaries in their self-expression. Challenges. Their strong desire for personal freedom may make it difficult to compromise or conform, which could create tension in relationships or social settings that demand greater flexibility or tradition. Vesta in Aquarius for Pisces ascendant, 12th house. Devotion to spiritual freedom and inner exploration. For Pisces ascendants, Vesta in Aquarius in the 12th house emphasizes a focus on spiritual exploration and personal liberation through solitude. These individuals may devote themselves to finding freedom within, often exploring unconventional spiritual practices or seeking inner peace through detachment from societal norms. Focused on spiritual liberation, they may be drawn to unique or esoteric spiritual paths, often valuing personal freedom and independence in their spiritual journey above all else. Challenges. Their need for spiritual freedom may lead to isolation or detachment from practical realities, potentially making it difficult to stay grounded or connect with others on an emotional level.